one thing I wish they would change, and I guess I don't even have a dog in the fight, so it doesn't matter, but you can't change your tires. So whatever you race on, you have to drive on. So that seems pretty wild to me to have that kind of, to have that rule. Guys, welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing for July 5th, 2025. Good morning.
Happy Saturday morning.
Dude, Saturday the 5th, I don't know why my back hurt. Maybe it was from standing up watching all the fireworks all night last night.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. I don't know. Well, guys, welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing for July 5th, 2025. Today, we've got a great show. We're going international again. Last time we were on, we had the guys from the UK. We had Tom Bagley and Ken White. Well, Ken White is coming back. He is now on site in Street Week, Sweden. He's our international correspondent. He'll be on live this morning. He's been posting some photos already. Dude, super cool cars over there.
Yeah.
Super cool. And then the other international guest we're going to have is Jason Richardson, the host and promoter for East Coast Drag and Drive. He's going to be on here talking about that event. It's the first year for it, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to give you the top 7 Drag and Drive World Champion points standers right now. Mr. Eric, that intro video, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
My name is Mike Narks. I'm the host of the Drag Drive Repeat News, which is what you're watching right now, and the show, which happens live on Wednesday nights. It's kind of our long format, I'll call it. It's at least 2 hours long lately. Sometimes much longer, up to 5 hours if we have the right guests on, and doing a mega week, mega show. But I'm the host of that, and those two, and live this Drag and Drive life. My right-hand man, my co-host, Mr. Eric White. Tell him what what's going on, dude.
I am Eric White, co-host of the show and the news. Big shout out to Bro for filling in for me on Wednesday night while I was taking care of some stuff. So glad to see he was able to step in. I help out with everything Drag Drive Repeat, the circuit, artwork for other events, and lately I've been really hammering Motorsports Paparazzi, which is one of the 2 YouTube channels that I run myself. So it's been going crazy. It's been fun to see.
Yeah, you've got 2, 3, 4 million views in the last month, guys. If you're not following Motorsports Paparazzi, get over there and do it. Man, just gangbusters over there. It's crazy how we've learned a little bit every time. We learn a little more every time. And this Motorsports Paparazzi channels, man, it's awesome. I'm proud of it.
It's probably gonna pass 815 LSX swaps, I would say, in another, I don't know, I give it a month maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Well, guys, we can't do all of that without you guys. Our race car friends really make the world go round around here. And we appreciate you guys being here this morning. Hit the share button as we come in and start doing this. Again, thank you so much. I took a little bit of time off yesterday, and it was cool to come back this morning at 7 and see a whole bunch of comments on stuff, people interacting with all the Drag Drive Repeat stuff, with the stuff I was posting. We are posting up some photos within the circuit and the Drag Drive Repeat page, and dude, it's just going crazy. So we appreciate everybody that's out there doing all of that stuff. And of course, our sponsors can't do all of this without them. So if you're trying to spend a little money or do some shopping, hit these guys up. Summit Racing, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, WAF Racing, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Chains 3D, Power Tube TV, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. If just do some shopping over there for us, we'd appreciate that. And then Summit, of course, being our title sponsor here at the show, news, and the circuit that we're going to talk about here in a little bit as well. Summit Racing Speed Legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Summit fuels your passion subscription, saves you money, delivers fast, and offers top-notch customer service for more than 1,500 brands. Make sure to download the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts. You can find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and on the On All Cylinders podcast if you want to find more automotive discussions like what you're listening to right here. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. Speaking of speedy needies, Summit Racing Autocross Week happens in just a couple weeks. I think like 10 days actually, to be honest with you. I don't like to get my speed by turning. I like to go straight and do that. But there are some guys that like to turn left and right and not just be off the end of the track. So this is very similar to a drag and drive. This is, I mean, if you were into making turns, this would be your spot to go to. This is going to be crazy, to be honest with you. The event just continues to grow, and there's still time to get signed up for it. The one thing I wish they would change, and I guess I don't even have a dog in the fight, so it doesn't matter, but you can't change your tires. So whatever you race on, you have to drive on. So that seems pretty wild to me to have that kind of to have that rule. You know, I mean, I know there's some guys that do that within drag and drive, but like it's very, very small. This is for everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what their reason is behind that, you know, why they do that, because I don't see it as an advantage to anybody if they bring a set of wheels and change. I mean, if you can haul them on a trailer or, you know, however, you know, that's what drag and drive does. So I'd be curious to wonder who came up with that and what the reason behind it was.
Well, and I'm the same way. Like, how much faster could these things be if you let them have some slick tires for the autocross and then street tires for the rest of the stuff?
Right, because to me it's a safety hazard too. Like if
Yeah.
you know, we see what happens when you run, you know, radials or slicks on the street if you run into some weather. So I feel like you would rather have them bring some street tires to change, because I would imagine a lot of those guys are running on some kind of special tire for that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would think they would have some kind of super sticky, you know, this, and maybe that's the thing. They're like, hey, if you're willing to drive on that tire, then have at it, you know. But maybe I don't know. That just seems like an interesting thing to me, because from a media standpoint, the tire change gives you so much more content, because now you're not driving in the, you know, you're not driving on slicks that are out there. Man, I have allergies this morning, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on over here, but my nose has started running and I choked up earlier. So
yeah. So Autocross Week is something that'd be cool to go check out one day. Obviously, you know, with our schedule, it's tough, but I know I just read that they had a track change recently too. I don't know the story behind that. It sounded like something happened with one of the tracks and they had to adjust their route and track. So anybody that is following along, make sure you pay attention to that. But
yeah, make sure you get your hotels changed now.
Yeah, because it's just like a drag and drive, right? You got hotels, you got different days, different It really is the, you know, the autocross equivalent of drag and drive.
Right. Oh, hang on. Can you take that next part? I got to send Ken White a link.
So drag drive repeat merch. Well, I guess one last thing here with Autocross Week. If this is something that you guys are into, you can definitely check that out. You can go to Summit Autocross Week and get hooked up with those guys and maybe enter that. We've talked before. Is there anybody that has ran drag and drive and an Autocross Week? Because that'd be something kind of cool too.
Yep. I wondered when I was putting that note in this morning, I'm like, I wonder if it's if there's like a third style and we could maybe triple crown that thing.
Yeah, like a drift and drive or something.
Yeah. Can you imagine the same car, drag and drive, autocross and drive, and then drift and drive? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the 240 I got would be perfect. A couple minor tweaks, some suspension changes and tire changes, and I'd be good to go. Probably not competitive in any of the three, but just to say that you've done it would be cool.
Yep, that's exactly right. Well, let's get rolling here. Yeah, again, Summit merch, the Drag Drive Repeat Summit branded merch, you can pick it up whenever you're shopping on there. I see Eric's wearing it this morning, and I'm wearing it. Twinkies, buddy. We're rolling. Of course, can't do this without our race car friends. So if you become a follower, you're automatically going to be caught up with all of our stuff that we do here, keeping everybody updated on all the Drag and Drive community. We say that Drag Drive Repeats your source for news and entertainment from the Drag and Drive community, and that's what it is. So thank you so much for being our race car friends, and thank you to our sponsors. If you're doing some shopping this morning while you're laying on the couch watching this, hey, hit these folks up: Summit Racing, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, WAF Racing, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV, which is free. You don't do any shopping there, you can if you want to buy some stuff. Sweet Patina, the best hand cleaning wipes on the market, and Racing Junk Classifieds, the official buy-sell trade of Drag Drive.